Okay, guys, this is, I guess, postcard post number, whatever the video says. Now, a lot of people have been asking, if God is real, why is there suffering in the world? Well, I'm going to use my own life as an example. You see, I never really had to struggle. I've had everything given to me. You could say God or karma or something. For the sake of argument, let's just say you never have to go through anything. Why pray for relief? Because if you think about it, relief is the opposite of struggle. So you would have to know what struggle is to know what relief is. You would have to go through to something. You would have to go through something to know what not going through something feels like. To further explain, let's say you do really good on tests. Really good. Like they're just natural. You're natural at tests. You just take tests and ace them. Let's say that you never study because you're so good at tests. Because you're so good, there's never a reason for you to study. So you go through life taking test after test and acing them. Now, you get to the real world and realize that you don't know a lot. This is direct consequence of you not studying. Why? Because you're so good at tests. Likewise, life is the same way. Maybe you have to go through something, whether what uh, whether how small or great the difficulty is. In a biblical sense, it's determined by your hardheadedness. Basically, some people need more to get them moving. That's how the Bible puts it. Um, so why are there people suffering in the world? Because they're too hard-headed to move. Sometimes you need more for you to start praying to God. I'm not trying to be, I guess, sadistic or anything, or make God seem sadistic. Like, since you're not worshiping me, you're gonna go through this. Oh, it doesn't make you move, then yeah, you're gonna. No, 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 no. Sometimes it does take that though. Let's take a bully at school. Let's say you teach the child who's being bullied to confront the bully, but all that does is work on the bully's ego, so he starts bullying him even more. You have to work with the bully too. I guess statistics say 9 times out of 10 a bully is being abused in a home. So why not explain to the bully that being mean is not basically rational? And you should always look to the parents with a bully. Chances are, parents are the ones that are bullying him. So he grows up learning that bullying is okay. We say no, his parents say yes. Since you're not my dad and you're not my mom, you don't get to tell me what to do. Everyone uses that logic. Since you're just a teacher, you have no way, shape, or form anything to do with what I'm going to do in life, like in the future. You're just here to tell me not to do stuff. 'Cause a lot of people think like that. A lot of children nowadays, because we don't teach them to respect their elders. We say, parents do it on their own. Your parents do it themselves, and if you turn out wrong, they're bad parents. Not true. Um, yeah, okay, back to my life. I had everything given to me. Thus, I don't know what relief is, because I've never had to struggle to obtain something. I've just received it. But it comes with drawbacks, because I don't know what struggle is. I don't know what it means to keep moving against the current. So the slightest bit of opposition against me and I throw in a towel. I completely give up. Now that I see it, I could probably work on it. But before, like I didn't know what was happening. I just, well, this sucks. It was like I'm a Shikamaru. I'm Shikamaru from Naruto. I have the intelligence. I just don't have the drive. Why? Because everything's too easy and there's nothing challenging to me. Well, to him, but to me it's different. Or different. It's a different side to that coin. Um, I'm not saying that people should be tortured and mutilated just so they'll cry out for something greater. I'm saying that and life's little mishaps and I guess day-to-day struggles like where's the money gonna come from? How am I gonna pay this bill? How come this person is mean to me at work? How come my boss seems like he's trying to keep me down? How come I can't find a job? All that, you know why you're going through that? So you know what perseverance is. Once you get perseverance, you'll be stronger. And then it'll take more and more for you to break down. Which means it'll be far less likely for you to break down. Or less likely that it will happen. It's my little, I guess, is it 2 cents? It's my little 2 cents. Um, you don't know relief without suffering. But that can go for anything. You don't know happiness without sadness. I just recently found out through my own misery. You don't know what joy is unless you felt misery. So all these people praying for joy, you're going to go through some stuff to get it. All these people praying for happiness, you're going to go through some stuff to get it. But that's where the Bible comes in. Like, was it gold? Yeah, like things like metals. Gold, well actually no, gold, silver, and diamonds. If you are strong, you're like these. Because you go through the fire and you come out purer, better, stronger, more valuable. But if you're like me, you are wood or no mortar and clay. Basically, you go through the fire, just crumple to pieces. That's why I never had to go through some. I just figured that out, or it was just revealed to me. Basically, yeah, revealed through the Holy Spirit. And I was thinking about it. I was like, why don't I go through anything? I hear stories of people always going through stuff. I was like, why y'all complaining? Life is not hard. But then I'm like, but then I started thinking, what if their life is as hard as I say it is? My life is not that. And using the biblical logic that God only gives you what you can handle tells me that I've never been through anything because I can't handle anything. I really do feel like the weakest person on the planet. I'm not too great, physically. I don't have a great physique. Um, Without the Holy Spirit, my mind would be gone. I could tell you now, I have no understanding, no questions, no intellect. My life would be just video games and sleep. That's it. And movies. And every once in a while, I would eat something. I would waste away without the Holy Spirit. But I got the Holy Spirit, and yeah, it helps me see what's going on. So basically, I'm answering questions that the world has with my own life. Why? Because sometimes you have to go through something so that other people who are going through the same thing have help. So sometimes you don't go through stuff for you. You go through stuff for other people. I just had to get it off my chest.